Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to set a modern pilot light on a water heater because ours has just gone out. So this has got an automatic pilot setter, so you don't need to have a flamethrower in your hand. So we need to verify first. So this thing is in the configuration that it would be for normal use, okay? So what we want to do is verify that the pilot light is indeed out. And there's a door you can see right here, and that actually will go right in here like this. You simply will squeeze it like that in order to pull it out of there. So there's no screws or anything like that that you need, even though there is a hole right there, but that's not what it's used for. So you can see the window right there, and if you look up in there, you can see nothing. And if the pilot light was on, you would see it. So we need to get this thing set so that we can relight it. So first thing you're going to want to do is turn this thing off all the way down to pilot, okay, until it stops. Then we're going to have to go ahead and shut the gas off. And so you're going to rotate it over here to pilot. Then you're going to push down just a little bit, real easy, and turn it to off. So that is our first step in the process. Okay, so once we've done that, we've just now shut it off, and you can see the knob there. We got to wait 5 minutes. You want to smell for any kind of gas smell at all, like a rotten egg smell. If you smell anything like that, you want to get your nose right down in here, you know, and underneath the water heater, and if you smell anything like that, then you want to hold off on doing this pilot light and call a service technician. So pilot lights will just go out for various reasons, and that happens. Now it could be that there's something wrong, and in that case we'll reset it, it'll shut off, we'll reset it, it'll shut off, and then you got to call a service technician to come out. So you can see these little instructions here, and you could even pause that and kind of read through them if you've got this, you know, this kind of control unit here. So we're going to wait 5 minutes and come back, and we'll show you how to see if the pilot igniter is actually working or not. Okay, we waited 5 minutes, so now we want to look in the window and see if the pilot button is actually working, which this is the pilot button. Press it just like that. Now, of course, the gas is off, obviously, so we're going to look in this window. And we're going to hit this enough times to see if we can identify it in there. See that flashing? That's our pilot light. Okay. Not our pilot light, I'm sorry, the igniter for it. So now we're going to, which I'm going to have a hard time showing you because I have to use two hands, but we're going to turn this into position here, into the pilot position. And then I'm going to hold this down, so you would push this down. I'll just show you real quick like that. But you'll hold it, and then we're going to hit our little switch here and light the pilot light. Okay, and so you'd look in that window and you want to verify that it's lit, and you're going to hold this knob down for at least 1 minute. Then you will release it, and it should pop up just like it did there when I showed you. Then you'll check the window again to see if the pilot is lit, which we can show you. And then you would go and turn the thermostat on. So let me do this little part here. But basically I'm going to push this down. I'm going to look in the window. I'm going to hit this thing and see if I can get that to light. Okay, you can see there that it is lit. I'm in the process of holding this down for a minute, and then we'll come back here. So far so good. Okay, now I'm going to release the button, and we'll see if the pilot jet remains lit. So here we go on releasing the button. So that popped up. If it doesn't pop up, then you need to shut the gas off and call the service person. Alright, is it still lit? It's still lit. Okay. So now we're going to put this back on, and before we turn on the thermostat. And so you can kind of see how that would work, and that just squeezes right in here, like so. And that wire we'll bring up here. There we go, so that's on. We need to turn it on. So now we got our gases on. So now we're going to slowly dial this up to the lowest setting, and we want to see if that burner will go ahead and pop and come on. We'll go to low here. And we have it at our setting here. And we'll wait for it to ignite. It should hopefully ignite for us. If not, we'll check and see if the pilot had gone out again. Okay, and then once the burner's lit and you're good to go, you can turn your control knob up to whatever temperature you had it at before. And you'll be good to go, and that's pretty straightforward. Now, if it doesn't light or it doesn't keep coming on, or it does light, the burner comes on, then it shuts back off again, then definitely call the service person. So anyway, hope that helps you.